and welcome to day 11 of Vlogmas. Today we're gonna be baking. Well, it's about time I did some Christmas baking, isn't it? Today I'm gonna make some Norwegian Christmas cookies. I've never made these before because in my family we make more complicated ones, but this is one of the only ones I could find that didn't need a kitchen machine. We're gonna make a sedinakakke. Just so you know that I washed my hands before I started. We're gonna start with the dry ingredients. We're gonna add about my mom would get annoyed if she saw that because she says to never shake flour because it messes it up in some way. But you see, I'm a rebel. So about 2 cups of flour, a deciliter of sugar. There we go. Then we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of baking powder, or if you've seen Sleeping Beauty, 2 tisps. Okay, so I'm supposed to crumble butter into this, and it's supposed to be 150 grams of butter. This is 500 grams, so I'm just gonna measure it from how much this is. 1 chunk of butter. Just casually holding a scoop of butter in my hand. Crumbling. Well, this is... the recipe calls for vanilla sugar, which is a Scandinavian thing, but I haven't had a chance to go to a store that sells that, so I'm just gonna use some vanilla extract instead. And then I need to add a whisked egg, and like the cool person I am, I'm gonna whisk my egg in a lemon bud. Alright, in you go. So when I'm baking, I always just mix with my hands because obviously things get mixed so much better. Oh, this really smells like Christmas cookie dough. It's beginning to smell a lot like Christmas. You didn't come here for the singing, did you? Alright, we got a dough. Ideally, you're supposed to put this in the fridge overnight, but ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm just gonna leave it in there for a little bit and then we're gonna try and make the cookies. Wouldn't it be funny if I now went, here's one that I made last night? I mean, I wish I'd done that, but again, I didn't read the recipe before I started. What we're gonna do now is that we're gonna chop up some almonds to put them on the top of the cookies. You know when you're driving somewhere and just when you get there, a really good part of the song is playing, so you kind of just stay in your car? That's how I felt now because I listened to music while I chopped. And if you're wondering, to chop those almonds took 2 Disney songs, almost. So this better be worth it. We also need some egg white to put on top of the cookies to make the almonds stick. Alright. Whenever you only need 1 part of the egg, please save the rest of it. I mean, this is just a great excuse for me to have pancakes. The box says tiny treats on it. Imagine if someone opened it hoping it was a treat and then it's just an egg yolk. Okay, it is time to actually make the cookies. That's heavy dough. That dough. I bet half of you expected me to make that joke and the other half of you were hoping that I wouldn't. Actually, all of you probably hoped that I wouldn't. Now I'm just gonna roll this into a little sausage and then I'm gonna cut it into 30 pieces. This is good enough. This just looks so weird. 2, 3. I'm 1 short of 30. I cannot have this. I can't have an odd number. And now we're just gonna shape them into cookies. (200°C). I never managed to get cookies flat enough, so I'm really gonna like push these down. Then I'm supposed to brush them with the egg white, but I don't have a brush, so I'm just gonna use the spoon. I'm sorry if you're a baker, this probably hurts to watch. And then we're gonna sprinkle on the almonds. Yeah, this is not gonna look as nice as I wanted it to. As you can see, I've been quite generous with the almonds just because I feel like most of it is gonna fall off anyway. But this is what they look like now. They're gonna go in the oven for 10 minutes and we shall see. All right. They're out of the oven. Look at these though. You're supposed to bake them until they get a bit golden. I did bake them for a little longer than 10 minutes. The cakes have now cooled down, so it's time for a taste test. This makes me so happy. It tastes like Norwegian Christmas. What I'm gonna do now is that some jars have appeared on the side. Because I love sharing culture, this is also a gift tip, by the way. I'm gonna give 2 of my English friends, Reese and Amy, jars of the cookies. I hope you can read this. It says the name of the cakes, which is sedinakakke, and then it says made with troll love because they always call me a troll. Alright, we got some cookie jars and we have a few leftovers for me to eat. I hope you like this video of me trying to bake some traditional Norwegian Christmas cookies. I mean, I had fun. Please leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed and I shall see you tomorrow for another Vlogmas video. Keep it the good vibes. Bye! I have to not miss this opportunity. I'm so funny. You're so lucky you get to watch me.